10 experiments that prove reincarnation is real. Welcome to Science for Real. Today, we will explore a topic that is incredibly fascinating. 10 experiments proving reincarnation is real. Have you ever wondered whether, after closing your eyes for the last time, we simply disappear, or do we come back in a different form? If so, who will tell you who you were in a past life? You might not have to wonder anymore after watching this video. Now, let's dive into the intriguing experiments, strange stories, and some unbelievable facts about reincarnation. Let's get started right now. 1. What is reincarnation? Before we delve into specific experiments, let's define the concept of reincarnation. Reincarnation, or rebirth, is the belief that a person's soul is born into a new body after death. This concept does not only appear in one culture but is found in many religions and belief systems, from Hinduism and Buddhism to various folk beliefs. This makes it a captivating topic of study in psychology, religion, and science. In this context, reincarnation is not merely the transfer from one life to another but can also be understood as a continuous journey of growth and development for the soul. Believers in reincarnation think that each life is an opportunity for the soul to mature, overcome obstacles, learn from mistakes, and accumulate valuable experiences. Thus, the journey of each soul does not merely stop at one life but is a series of ongoing lives. 2. Dr. Ian Stevenson's experiments. We will begin with the most famous experiments conducted by Dr. Ian Stevenson, a renowned psychologist from the University of Virginia. He dedicated nearly 40 years to researching children who claimed to have memories of past lives. Stevenson collected over 3,000 cases from around the world, including India, Thailand, and the United States. He interviewed many children and their families, recording details about what they remembered and seeking out any evidence that could verify those memories. The case of Cameron Macaulay. One of the most notable cases was that of a boy named Cameron Macaulay, who lived on a small island in Scotland. Cameron claimed he had lived in another house, with another family, and that he had died in a car accident. Strangely, when Stevenson conducted his investigation, he found that a person had indeed died in a car accident near the house Cameron described. Cameron provided many details that no one in his family had ever known. He described family members, where he lived, and even objects in the house he claimed to have lived in. The consistency and accuracy of these descriptions led researchers to consider the possibility of reincarnation. It's amusing to note, if you ask Cameron, he would say he doesn't want to come back as an adult. Just give me a life full of candy and toys. More research on children's memories. Stevenson didn't stop with Cameron. He continued to study many other cases around the world. He found that many children could recall specific details about past lives they had never heard about. They described people, locations, and events with such accuracy that even the researchers were amazed. Stevenson's research sparked a profound debate within the scientific community. Other researchers attempted to explain these phenomena with psychological theories, such as memories being formed from cultural influences or imaginative play. However, the sheer number of unexplainable cases kept the question of reincarnation alive. 3. Dr. Jim Tucker's experiments. Drive. Jim Tucker, a successor to Stevenson's work, has continued to study children with memories of past lives. He has documented many noteworthy cases, including a girl named Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn claimed she lived in a house in Chicago and was an artist. When taken to Chicago, she pointed out the locations where she had lived and the paintings she had created. Even more fascinating, she described her life in vivid detail. You might wonder, if I lived in a past life, would I get to be a superstar? Well, perhaps remembering those things isn't so bad after all. 4. Scientific experiments on reincarnation. Drive. Gary Schwartz's research. Drive. Gary Schwartz at the University of Arizona conducted a series of experiments to investigate the abilities of individuals to connect with the souls of deceased people. He employed psychological methods to examine this ability and achieved some astonishing results. Some participants were able to describe in detail the lives of the deceased individuals without any prior information. They could even provide insights into their memories, habits, and preferences. Someone once said, "Maybe I should just call a psychic to find out about my past life. Psychological experiments. Psychologists have also conducted experiments with individuals who claim to have memories of past lives. They are often asked to draw or describe their memories. Results. These drawings and descriptions often show remarkable similarities to historical events or cultural practices. One example is a girl who painted a scene of an ancient village she claimed to have lived in, and when researchers looked into it, they found that such a village actually existed. 5. Scientific issues regarding reincarnation. Despite many interesting experiments and stories, reincarnation remains a contentious issue in the scientific community. Many scientists argue that memories of past lives can be explained by other factors, such as imagined memories or cultural influences. Imagined memories. Some researchers suggest that individuals claiming to have memories of past lives are actually experiencing imagined memories influenced by stories they've heard. They might have encountered this information through books, movies, or conversations with others. Many experts argue that children's detailed recollections of past lives could be a part of psychological development, in which children create fantastic stories from their imaginations. For example, a child might claim to have been a superhero in a cartoon, and this could lead them to believe it was a real memory. It's amusing to think. They might have watched too many superhero movies and imagined they were an alien in a past life. Cultural and heritage influences. Another aspect to consider is the impact of culture and heritage. Many individuals grow up in families with strong beliefs in reincarnation, which may lead them to believe they possess memories from past lives. In some cultures, the belief in reincarnation is part of tradition and religion. An interesting story. A study in India found that children often remembered past lives, especially those living in families with strong beliefs in reincarnation. This raises questions about whether these memories are genuine recollections of past lives or reflections of the culture they are exposed to every day. 6. Benefits of studying reincarnation. Despite the controversies, studying reincarnation provides several benefits. Self-discovery. Researching reincarnation can help individuals gain a deeper understanding of themselves and their lives. Questions about past lives can inspire self-exploration and psychological growth. The search for memories from past lives is not just a journey of self-discovery but also a way to reflect on the lessons we have learned. A fascinating question. If I lived in a past life, would I come back as a famous person? Imagine being a rock star or an ocean explorer. These imaginings can bring excitement and spark creativity in our current lives. Psychological comfort. Exploring and analyzing dreams and memories of past lives can help people feel more at ease with their current lives. They may confront fears, anxieties, or negative emotions from the past, leading to a more positive outlook on themselves and the future. It's funny to think, if you knew you once were a king or queen, you might feel much more confident facing daily pressures. I once ruled a kingdom, so paying taxes to the current government is just a small matter. Social connection. The study of reincarnation also fosters connections between individuals. Those who believe in reincarnation tend to connect with each other through discussion groups, forums, or workshops on the topic. Sharing one's story not only allows individuals to feel heard but also opens up new opportunities for understanding and connecting with others. And one thing is certain. If you and your friends all believe in reincarnation, you will have many strange stories to share, from exploring past lives to the mysterious dreams you've experienced. This could definitely make your gathering a bit more interesting. 7. Quirky dreams and reincarnation. Dreams can contain many messages about your past lives. Here are some examples of quirky dreams that people have experienced, possibly related to reincarnation. Recurring dreams. Many people often have recurring dreams in which they go through similar situations. Researchers believe this may be a sign that memories from past lives are resurfacing. It's amusing to think, if you keep dreaming about being chased by a giant cat, you might have been a mouse in a past life. Destiny dreams. Some people experience dreams that feel very real, as if they are living another life. This could be related to experiences from past lives and may provide them with important lessons. An interesting story. One day, a monk shared that in a dream, he saw himself living in the medieval period, becoming a knight and participating in battles. Upon waking, he felt a deep connection to that era and decided to join historical clubs to explore further. 8. Stories of reincarnation from around the world. There are many fascinating stories about reincarnation from different cultures. Let's look at some stories to better understand how reincarnation is perceived globally. Reincarnation in Hinduism. In Hinduism, the concept of reincarnation is profound and an essential part of religious philosophy. Many people believe that the soul transitions from one life to another based on karma, the good or bad actions from previous lives. Believers think that actions in past lives will influence the form of reincarnation in the next life. It's amusing to note, if you did something bad in your past life, you might have to come back as a chicken, spending your whole life just clucking around. Reincarnation in Buddhism. Buddhism also shares views on reincarnation but emphasizes the importance of achieving enlightenment to escape this cycle of birth and death. Followers often seek tranquility and wisdom through meditation. An interesting story. One time, a monk recounted that in a dream, he saw himself as a turtle living for millions of years to reflect on life. Upon waking, he simply stated, "This life is too short. Live it to the fullest." 9. Conclusion. Is reincarnation real? In conclusion, the big question remains, is reincarnation real? The experiments and research suggest that there are many factors that could indicate the possibility of reincarnation. However, there is still no strong scientific evidence to definitively confirm this. The stories of reincarnation, quirky dreams, and fascinating experiments are all part of the journey to explore humanity and the universe. We still have many unknowns, and there may be answers waiting to be discovered. 10. Connections between reincarnation and our current lives. Now, let's discuss how the belief in reincarnation can influence the way we live in the present. Many people believe that if they are going to be reborn, they need to live better in this life to have a better life in the future. Social responsibility. Many believers think that every action has consequences, not just in this life but in future ones as well. This leads them to strive to live responsibly and ethically, accumulating good karma for their next life. An amusing thought. If you see yourself coming back as a cat in the next life, make sure you've accumulated enough good deeds so you don't have to be a dog. A positive outlook on life. Belief in reincarnation can also help individuals maintain a more positive perspective on life. They feel that every experience, whether good or bad, holds value in the journey of learning for the soul. Challenges in the current life can be viewed as necessary lessons for achieving enlightenment. An interesting story. Someone once shared that they faced difficulties in their job, but thanks to their belief in reincarnation, they overcame it with a positive attitude. Surely, I will come back as a millionaire in my next life. 11. The connection between reincarnation and science. Although reincarnation is often seen as a spiritual or religious issue, scientists are also beginning to examine these aspects. Research in psychology, neuroscience, and philosophy is contributing to the debate surrounding this topic. Psychology and reincarnation. Psychologists are trying to explain reincarnation phenomena by studying subconscious memories and how the brain functions. Some researchers have pointed out that individuals who have strong experiences of reincarnation often have a solid cultural background regarding these beliefs. Research shows that people who believe in reincarnation tend to seek meaning in life and are better equipped to face challenges. They often seek personal development and enlightenment, which can lead to positive actions within society. Neuroscience and spirituality. Neuroscience has also begun to explore spiritual phenomena and near-death experiences. Some studies have indicated that these experiences can lead to profound feelings of connection between souls and another world. Scientists are investigating whether there might be states of consciousness beyond what we experience daily. Perhaps a part of the soul continues to exist after the physical body ceases to function, opening up the possibility for rebirth. 12. Other experiments on reincarnation. Research at the University of Virginia. Researchers at the University of Virginia have conducted numerous experiments to examine the ability to recall past life memories. They have interviewed many children, documenting their memories and then verifying their accuracy. In some cases, children have been able to provide specific information about deceased individuals they had never met. This has led researchers to question the possibility of reincarnation and the feasibility of these memories. A notable case. A boy claimed he had lived in a specific house and described the decor and his family. After investigating, researchers found the family that had lived in that house and confirmed some of the information the boy had provided. Dr. Jim Tucker's research drive. Jim Tucker, who succeeded Ian Stevenson, has continued to investigate cases of children with memories of past lives. He has expanded his research to different countries and has collected many remarkable stories. One of the most impressive cases was that of a girl in India who claimed to have been an elderly woman and had lived in another village. She described details such as the names of relatives and even an event that occurred in the village that no one could know except those who lived there. 13. The popular cultural perspective on reincarnation. Reincarnation is not just a subject of scientific research but also a popular theme in popular culture. Movies, books, and television shows often explore this concept, ranging from mysterious tales to thrilling adventures. Films and documentaries on reincarnation. Many famous films have explored the theme of reincarnation. A prime example is Cloud Atlas, where characters are reborn across multiple lives and explore the connections between their different existences. The film not only impresses with its visuals but also provokes thought about the connections between souls and the actions they take. Additionally, several documentaries have been produced to delve deeper into reincarnation, featuring experts discussing the latest experiments and research conducted. These documentaries not only convey knowledge but also stimulate curiosity and exploration about life after death. Books and magazines. There are numerous books written about reincarnation, ranging from serious research works to fictional novels. One notable book is Life After Life by Raymond Moody, where he explores near-death experiences and what happens after we die. This book revolutionized how we perceive death and the afterlife. Moreover, many spiritual and research magazines have published articles about reincarnation, presenting the latest studies and strange stories from those who claim to have memories of past lives. 14. The impact of reincarnation on our lives. Finally, let's discuss how the belief in reincarnation can affect how we live our lives today. For many, reincarnation is not just a religious concept but a crucial part of their daily existence. Living responsibly. Many individuals believe that every action has consequences, not just in this life but also in future ones. This belief leads them to strive to live responsibly and ethically, accumulating good karma for their next lives. They often feel that their actions today will impact their next reincarnation. An amusing thought: if you see yourself coming back as a cat in the next life, make sure you've accumulated enough good deeds so you don't have to be a dog. Seeking meaning. The belief in reincarnation can drive individuals to seek meaning in their lives. They often view challenges and difficulties as opportunities to learn and grow. This perspective can help them maintain a positive outlook despite facing hardships. An interesting story. Someone shared that they faced difficulties in their job, but thanks to their belief in reincarnation, they overcame it with a positive attitude. Surely, I will come back as a millionaire in my next life. In our exploration of reincarnation, from the experiments of researchers to personal stories, we have seen that this topic is not just a religious issue but also part of humanity's broader quest for understanding. The stories of reincarnation, quirky dreams, and fascinating experiments contribute to our journey of discovering ourselves and the universe. Many studies continue to unravel the mysteries surrounding the nature of memory, the existence of the soul, and the possibility of rebirth. Although many questions remain unanswered, the belief in reincarnation persists and continues to influence how people live and interact with one another. Thank you for watching today's video on 10 experiments proving reincarnation is real. Please let us know your thoughts in the comments about any strange dreams you have experienced or any stories related to reincarnation. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to not miss future fascinating content. We look forward to seeing you in the next video, where we will continue to explore the intriguing secrets of the world.